All right. It's go time, baby. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is James Sinceri. I am a fourth year here. I am the head instructor for the DeCal. These are my fellow staff. One of us is missing today, but we're more than happy to have everybody here. Thank you for showing up. I know it's kind of scary to come back to class with, COVID still being a big up in the air question mark, but thank you for coming. And I look forward to just teaching all of y'all Python this semester. So welcome. I guess we'll get started with introductions because you probably might be wondering who the hell we are. So I'll start with myself. I'm a pro at slides, by the way. Anyway, so I go by he, him, his pronouns. My name's James Sinceri. Like I said, fourth year astrophysics and physics double. Mega nerd. I love comic books and superheroes. I'm an amateur guitar player, ukulele, and piano player. All of my education comes from YouTube, so take that as you will. My research interests, I research currently gravitational waves, neutron stars and black holes, as well as magnetohydrodynamics and simulations, and observational theoretical cosmology. And also, just a fun little fact, I like to dye my hair sometimes. That picture in the top right is me when I got my hair dyed and then braided. It was really, really cool. So anyway, that's me. You can. It's not really.
Yeah. So they know what I look like,
Oh yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rafael. I use the he, him, his pronouns. I'm fourth year astrophysics and physics, like James. I study supernova, light echoes, and variable stars, and I'm the co-president of club soccer. So come try out next week. Play soccer.
All right. Next is Emily.
Hi everyone, my name's Emily. I use the she, her, hers pronouns. I'm actually currently a senior studying astrophysics and computer science. Some of my hobbies are running, making jigsaw puzzles, drawing, painting, and hiking. Outside of some of my academic interests are like planets, computer graphics, and coding video games.
Cool. Can everybody hear us up here, by the way, in the back? Y'all can hear just fine? Good. Yep. All right.
Hi, I'm Lila. I use the she series. I'm a fourth year astro major. Some things that I like, really enjoy backpacking, dogs and cats, plants, cool rocks, and my co-op. And then some of my research interests are supernovae and heliophysics.
Yeah, come over here, Elon.
Hello. Yeah, they're not important. Yeah. I'm Elon. I'm a fourth year, also physics and astro major. What's written here? Let's see. I'm in the US now.
This slide is reused from a year ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've been offline for like 2 years already. But anyway, I'm an astrophotographer, and also, I live here in Campbell. So if you find like someone wandering around in this building like at 3 a.m., that's me. It's me for sure. And I do research. I used to do research in stellar flybys, planet formation, and now doing research on AGNL flows, basically winds blowing out by black holes. Yeah, but I don't do any research on cosmology because they're boring.
That is an opinion, not a statement of fact. So those are your instructors, but we also have interns. Stay tuned. Towards the end of the semester, I will tell you how you could become an intern if you work hard in this class. You can get paid for it as well. Ooh, right? So this is an academic intern. She actually has a class right now, so she can't be here, unfortunately, but she will be there at a lot of your office hours, as well as she'll be a frequent answer of questions on our class Discord page. Her name is Megan Joseph. She goes by she pronouns, she series. She's a sophomore that's intended in astrophysics and applied math. She likes music, teaching, as well as anime, and her interests currently are cosmology and stellar evolution. So this is Megan. And so those are all of our introductions. What we're gonna do is a little icebreaker. I don't know if you really did this over Zoom University, but in person, we usually do really tedious, boring icebreakers. So that means share your name, your pronouns, as well as your year and major and a fun fact. Now, since there are, how many people are in this room? Raf, how many? Quick with the math. So that is actually a good enough number that we don't have to split up or anything. I think we can handle 23 really quickly. So if you don't mind, we'll just kind of like do a little snake all the way down to the back of the classroom and go over just quickly your name, your year and major, and a fun fact about you. I guess, who does anybody want to start in particular? Anybody? All right, how about you way down in the back and then we could circle around.
Okay.
And then let's do a little switcheroo here.
What else am I supposed to put? I already have all the.
Nice.
And then this class.
Oh,
And then there's like a 1 unit per.
and we're recording.
I pretty much have to
What?
This guy is all his breath and he's taking 5A and 89 first semester.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, let's see. We got. It'll be, take us to 35. I maybe 32. I'm gonna. Well. All right, everybody. Hello. I don't know how to get anybody's attention because I've never done this in person. But we're learning. We're learning. Oh yeah, quiet coyote. So hopefully everybody got a chance to write down a song or two. I hope you did because we're gonna collect them, and the reason why is because we're gonna make a Python DeCal playlist.
I would have written down like 5 or 6 if you accept it.
Well, we want to make sure that it's not like all inflated by one person. So try to keep it between like 1 and 2 songs. But if you haven't written one down already, try and do it really quick right now because like what we're going to do is make this DeCal playlist. I like making the Python DeCal playlist just to give you a sense of community, see what other people around you are feeling, what kind of music they like. And also if somebody has like some really dope music interest or like a song that really speaks to you, try and ask around and find who it is. I think it's always a nice little fun game. But yeah, so we're gonna go around and collect them. Like try to just keep it to like 1 or 2 songs, and then my instructors for you just like all spread out and try and collect them. All right. Yeah, I'll come back to y'all. Ready? I see. No, we're still ready. What's his name? Eric Christensen. This is the guy that sang Diamond in the Rough. What? You know the song Diamond in the Rough? Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I was about to look it up, but then Wi-Fi's out. So I don't think you want to.
Yeah, Wi-Fi's good. All right. Thank you for your cooperation. All right. Cool. Well, that was interesting. That's definitely different than I would have done it on Zoom. So cool. Thank you everybody for sharing that. We're going to create a playlist and we'll send out an announcement about it. And you can listen to it on Spotify. Even if you don't have premium, you could still listen to it. So that'll be great. And I hope that you get some good tunes out of it. And also what I'm going to do is whenever you come into lecture during Berkeley time, that awkward 10 minutes that you don't know what to do, so you kind of try to socialize, but you don't really know what to say either, I'll be playing music from that playlist. So it'll be cool. It's kind of like a thing I like to do. Sweet. So now onto the kind of boring things. We're going to talk about the syllabus. So hopefully you don't have anything really terrible up on your Safari, Emily. Oh, here we go. If I was Chrome, let's do a new window. Damn, that's kind of cool. In case you haven't seen it yet, we also have a DeCal website. So if you want to see what other people have done in the course, you can actually check out the different semesters projects. We have the projects from 2020 as well as 2021 spring and fall semesters. Y'all will be fall 2021's class semester. So when we're all done with the course, I'll put your projects up here. So all the more reason to stick with the course, learn the material so that you can make some pretty sweet final projects. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Nice. Nice. Hopefully I can get to the curriculum. Will it work? Will it work? Can everybody see that? Yeah. All right. Here's our syllabus. This is the course syllabus. It's also on B courses. If you go to files, it's under syllabus. Your instructors, you know who we are. Hopefully, again, I'm James. That's Raf. That's Isla. That's Emily. That's Elon. There's also an intern named Megan. She's not here today, but she will be present in a lot of your learning. Office hours, they're to be determined. We will send out a poll via B courses today so that all of y'all can let us know what your schedules are like, and we can create our office hours according to that. There's going to be 5 total office hours, so there really shouldn't be any excuse in terms of like not being able to get help. I mean, 5 hours a week is a lot more than most classes of office hours, as well as we'll have a Discord open for any questions for anybody who might be not in the country or not in the state or whatever it may be. So that will also be available to you as well. The course is 2 units. I've had a lot of questions about mixing up this course with another decal, like Astro 98 as well. There's several different decals. We are the group 3, and our course code is also sent out in all the information I sent to everybody. But all of y'all are here, so I take it you already signed up and you got a hold of everything. There's actually supposed to be another 20 students in the course. I don't know where they are. Hopefully they figured things out. If not, we'll have to send a lot of emails. But prerequisites, there really isn't a prereq. If you've taken like any physics class and like any math class, we're typically pretty okay with it. Hopefully you've had some degree of calculus knowledge. You don't have to be an expert in calculus or anything, but if we talk about a derivative, hopefully you've heard that word before. Physics 7A is recommended, but it's definitely not required. And a lot of you might be in 7A right now, so no worries about that. If you want to look at like course description and learning objectives and all that really not important stuff, then you can. Grade breakdown. So 10% is participation. We really care about participation. We will be marking that down. We had it a little differently during Zoom, so we have to reevaluate how that'll work, but we'll send out announcements about how exactly we'll calculate participation. If you're already at lecture, you're going to get 100% participation, but that also means doing your homeworks on time and turning in your final project. Homework is 60% of your grade. We really think this is the most important part of the course. It's where you learn. You don't learn by me telling you how to write Python. You learn by doing it, and you'll get a lot of experience. We try to make these Python homeworks as interesting as possible. For example, you're going to take data from like the WHO and plot COVID data. That'll be one of your homework assignments. You might be plotting a star that exploded and make like a really cool image out of that. You might animate a solar system. These are things that we might ask you to do on your homework assignments. So they'll be more interesting than just like, what's X plus Y? It's 7. Final project, that's 30% of your grade, but you have to absolutely do it in order to pass the class, or at least make a really valid attempt. It doesn't have to be the most glorious thing in the world, but we want to know that you at least tried really hard and put a lot of effort into it, and it's required to pass the class. You need a grade of at least 70% or above and an attempt on the final project to pass the class. Attendance, before we were doing like an attendance form on Zoom. We'll have to reevaluate this. This will be, we'll fix this we'll fix this next week, and it'll be a little bit more clear as to how participation will be graded. But as long as you come to class and watch lecture, if you missed it, and do your homework and stuff, you should be fine. The homework assignments, oh, this is outdated. Oh no, it's not actually. Cool. Yeah. So it looks like Homework will be released on Tuesday after class, and it will be due before class 2 p.m. on the next Tuesday. That's how we're going to do things. So you get 1 week minus 2 hours, but I don't think that 2 hours is super important. If you really have a problem with it, you can bring it up to us and we will think about it. But of course, if you do need an extension, we will be somewhat lenient if you have a good excuse, but please don't try to use that too much because there is 40 students and we are the graders. We also are the lecturers and office hours and homework writers. We do everything. We don't have like the privilege of having graders that are hired specifically to do that. So please don't make our lives difficult or we will be very unhappy. So again, we will give you the homework Tuesdays or Tuesdays after class. It'll be posted to B courses on an assignment and you will need to submit before class on Tuesday. Projects there. Yeah, there's one final project at the end of the semester. We'll give you about 3 to 4 weeks to work on it. I hope that you take it seriously and don't push it off to the last minute. There's been several times where students put it off to the last minute, and then it's our responsibility to help you make something useful. I'm not going to be able to do that. We were able to do that with 12 students, not with 40. So we're going to be a lot less sympathetic to those that push it off to the last minute. So please, please, please work on your projects when we tell you to work on them. Don't save them for the week of. You will be in a world of pain, and so will we. So academic misconduct. I mean, you know the rules. Don't cheat. You know, don't copy people's work. I mean, if you're really curious about like all the details, you can check it out. We have it linked on the syllabus, but I mean, just use your discretion. Don't cheat. It sucks for everybody involved, and we don't want to have to report anybody for cheating on a decal. That would be kind of embarrassing. So department resources. I mean, we're really we care a lot about making sure that all of y'all feel welcome, secure, safe here. This is a safe space. Diversity and climate. We have links to reporting any harassment you might come across. We hope that that doesn't happen, but you never know with college environments. And then if you are curious about anything with the astronomy undergraduate information, maybe you want to like figure out some advice or whatever advising, we have a wiki for that. The climate advisor is no longer Michelle Lee because she graduated. That needs to be updated. And I don't think Elon is the undergrad representative anymore because I am. Yeah, he got fired.
Like 3 weeks ago, I got an email from the department saying
Yeah, he got replaced by me. So whoopsies. So if you do have any questions, I am the undergrad representative and I'm kind of your liaison to professors. So if you do actually have questions that you are concerns about the department, please come talk to me. I'm more than welcome to. My email is probably posted everywhere on this course site. And I'm always happy to answer any questions you may have. Faculty advisor is also not Mercer Creek. Man, we really did a poor job of this thing. That's Eugene Chang now, Professor Eugene Chang. He's a really nice guy. Just don't get on his bad side. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. This is the schedule. This is what we're going to go over. We're going to start off with introductions to Python, computer programming, text editors, how to use a command line. These are like the very fundamental tools to use Python. That'll be this week and a little bit of next week. It'll bleed over. Next week, we'll talk about the basics of data types, functions, and then a week after that, conditional statements, while loops, dictionaries. And then by like week 4 or 5, you'll basically learn everything that's the basics of Python that you would learn in 61A. I mean, 61A is going to ruin your life with how difficult it is. I don't think any class should be that hard. But our class hopefully is just makes it a nice introduction. And then after that is all the good stuff. You'll learn about like plotting, how to import data, export data, how to curve fit, how to do like scientific hypothesis testing and whatnot, differentiation, integration, all the good stuff, LaTeX. We even make our own personal websites, animations, etc. If you want more information about this, you can always go to the website or the B courses page, which also has the same document, and you can check that out. Great. All right. So that's cool. That's all the information. Syllabus wise, let's go back to this. Am I forgetting anything, y'all? Good. All right. So installation guides. It looks like about half. It's pretty close to half and half. Half of y'all have Windows. Half of y'all have Macs. We want to make sure that you don't leave here without knowing how to install Anaconda. We want everybody to use Jupyter notebooks. It's like a really nice interface to work with Python. Some of you don't have laptops, that's okay. We will share these slides with everybody and you can come back to them. But we want to make sure that if you do have a laptop here today, we set you up. We have several different guides for like Mac as well as Windows on how to install Anaconda, as well as my amazing staff here. They can help you. I recommend that we split up maybe into like one half of the room that's Mac users and one half that's Window users. We'll give you a couple minutes to shift around. If you have a Mac, let's go to this side of the room. If you have a Windows, let's go to this side of the room. Do you have a Linux? Oh, if you do have a Linux, then we also have Linux guide. Cool. Yeah, if you're Linux, just stay with the Windows side. Yeah. Oh, so who does not have a laptop here? Do you have one at home? You just forgot to bring it? You're sitting in, so you're not actually in the course. Okay. Do you want to enroll the course or no? Okay. The deadline to enroll is going to be like the end of this week. So if you want, I can send you an email, or I mean, if you want, you can just go to this website right here. You did. Okay, so then you know how to sign up and everybody's fine.
Yeah, I sent you an email, right? Someone did. I might have. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So next time, please bring a laptop. We're gonna need laptops every time.
Yeah, I was like, come with me. I think you'll like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for recruiting for us.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so is everybody Macs on that side, Windows on that side? Cool. So can you all pull out your laptop so that you have the slides? Maybe two and two?
So what I do is
Oh, and for those of you watching asynchronously, we are done. This concludes the lecture. Installation guides. I'm going to leave these up for a few seconds, but actually, no, I won't. I'm just going to post the file to the B courses page, and you can check out the slides for week 1 lecture, and it'll have all of the good stuff. I hope that the screen sharing worked correctly the whole lecture, but we will see. I will see all of y'all next week.
Bye.